just fantastic. I love weeds. So weeds are brilliant. I sort of encourage them to keep growing. I don't want to get rid of all my weeds. I don't want to kill everything off. One, obviously it's brilliant for wildlife, brilliant for the insect life, which is the basis of a biodiversity that we need to survive. So we've got to try and encourage that. But also they're a cut and come again form of organic matter that I can put back on the soil and back on the soil. And so I can build the soil, I can improve the soil with the weeds. So yeah, I love weeds generally. I don't take them all out because I want some of the roots to grow. I want some of them to grow. I want them to seed sometimes, so I get more. I'll definitely want them to flower, and I definitely want them to grow where they want to grow. So it gives me an idea of what I can put there, because it might be things that are similar to them, that like similar conditions, and then I can sow things there too. So weeds are brilliant. I love weeds. So I weeded it very quickly, put down the weeds along this side that I've pulled up, and they'll mulch down and increase the size of the bed. There's the big pile of weeds that I weeded here. Not sure where that's going to go yet, but that'll be starting to build another bed, or going on an existing bed that I'll be using next year. It'll rot down in situ. It'll start rotting down there, and when I move it, it'll rot down where I want it to be. It's definitely the way that I like gardening. I don't particularly like hard work, so I like doing things lazily if I can. I was talking to someone the other day explaining how I make some of my beds, and it's just laying branches down mimosa and olive branches. Here's a couple of the bigger ones on the side, and how actually it's like a lazy hugel bed really. And I have been training a lot of the brambles for them to produce more fruits, which is brilliant. You can see this bed looks dreadful, but it will take me maybe 15 minutes to clear this area ready for planting, because of the amount of mulch and the amount of organic matter on the top that I keep building up. The root systems of the weeds that I don't want to be there don't go down very far, so I can pull them up really easily. And then the weeds that I do want there, like I've mentioned before, these docks, just pull out the weeds. Fantastic nutritious mulching material. It's just really easy to pull up. So yeah, it won't take me long, and you can actually see the organic material in there that's starting to build up. It's looking really nice soil there. So I'll just keep on that. There we go, look, it's just coming off. The actual docks are actually, when they're growing, they're great because they actually suppress the weeds of other things, and then you can pull up the weeds and just put the weeds back on. Pull up the leaves rather, put the leaves back on, and they're again just suppressing the weeds. And they're bringing all those nutrients from their really long roots, all the nutrients from below the soil, bring all that up to the surface, so I can start having it on the top for my veggies to start getting their nutrients from. And you start building, there is a thing about nutrient rich vegetables. When you have vegetables that are getting nutrients like this, they're getting a wider range of minerals, and so they have better nutrients in them than intensively farmed vegetables. Take care, goodbye.